sunset. Never keep a fact to be honest glance. Disappointed in how you drop the ball. Are we falling asleep in the starch limits? If I have wanted you to come with me down to the beach, you didn't. Will there be batteries on your pizza?
I don't.
Like, I don't know how to describe the vibe I'm getting. Like, it's kind of almost like Egyptian.
Nah, see, I know what to describe this. It reminds me of Killing Joke. And it reminds me of like a bit of the Smiths,
I hear
a
this.
bit of Joy Division. It's nice. Yeah. And look at AFI.
Heaving cavity, will there be batteries?
Elizabeth David Bowie.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Yeah, that's good.
Welcome to Cute Media Live. I was just on last night, and I'm on again tonight, so you get to see me twice in a row this week.
Oh yeah.
And on Sunday, and I get to say that because you will see me on Sunday.
Yay.
But I'm excited. I'm excited tonight because Milk is back. You know, I call him Milk so many times, and he got so annoyed at me for doing that. I did. That was his. That was your thing back then.
Oh my god.
He is the one making the weird, horny noises. But
Sorry, this is my ASMR microphone.
Stefan, welcome back, and Paperchamps, welcome to Acute Mania Live. It's so nice to have you on.
Thank you for having us on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we were talking before we went live. I can mark off Japan on my list now of countries because I'm sorry, how do you say your name? Is it I'm not even gonna try.
Cece?
My name?
Yeah, so just Cece, but I mean the
Yeah,
first
fine, but you mean like my full name?
yeah.
Fuzhizha.
I'm not gonna try it. I try all the time with bands that I have on from other countries, and I do very awful at it. But welcome, Cece from Japan. She is in Japan right now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Are you just
I'm
there for
jealous.
the summer? Are you from there?
No, I'm here for the Fuji Rock Festival that's happening tomorrow,
Woo!
Nice.
Saturday and Sunday, but I only have the budget to get 2 days tickets. So
Hey,
You go to all of them.
for the
That's-
first few days, and they have the Strokes and Foo Fighters.
Woo!
Bring my
Yeah.
t-shirts. That's exciting.
I'm down for
Nice.
some food for sure.
That's
I
more-
mean,
Yeah,
That's 2
for
days I
real.
can't afford, so you're doing better than me.
the rest of you guys are in the Bronx, correct?
I am in the Bronx. Anthony used to be in the Bronx.
Yes.
Now he's in
Harlem,
which
Spanish
is-
Harlem.
Yeah, which I called an offshoot of the Bronx.
Yes.
And Stefan is in Jersey.
I was about to say you're allowed to say New Jersey.
Yeah. Are you? Not really on this show. You're not. I don't know why. but
Not
no.
so. I am literally
Are you in the
like,
same place? Are you in the same place?
yeah. So I'm like on the cusp of New York City.
Cusp?
Like, I say words now
The
that I find in the
cusp.
dictionary.
I try to, but I got to look up things all the time. So let me look up cusp.
Oh my god, it's such a good word. I think we need to use it more often, like as a people.
Hey,
We just
I
need to
use
say
I use
cusp.
flummoxed in Dream. I use flummoxed.
Flummoxed. That is such a good one, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I use words
Flummoxed is
too,
a
but
phenomenal word.
I try to dumb the show down though. You know, like that's natural cause language. This is just general words like the. You know.
Right. You
Yeah,
gotta make sure the
100%.
highbrow is just meeting where the lowbrow is at. Get the middle brow, you know?
You know your audience.
Unibrow.
I know my audience pretty well, and they're not words people. I don't think. I don't think they are. Hey,
Yeah, I'm not
I
much of a
got
words
to
person
thank.
either.
I had Shannon Doe on last night. Shannon Doe Thompson. He actually lives in New York. He's from Morgantown, West Virginia, but
No shit. Wait, where?
he lives in Peekskill.
Ah.
Oh, I believe there's a college there that he attends or used to attend. But he's an actor. He's a playwright. He's a director. He's a singer songwriter. He does everything, and we didn't have time to talk about everything, but we did, kind of.
Yeah.
That
Get
sounds
ready to
awesome.
put out a film, and it's based on something that has to do with Shakespeare. I wasn't really paying attention, but
Hey,
My boy
if he ever needs an assistant writer, hit him up.
Hey.
Mention me.
Dude.
he's,
I was about yeah.
but we watched a trailer of that he's whatever that is that he's going.
Oh, that's so cool.
About, the Henry ad. Does that make sense? Henry ad or Henry Odd or something? It's that, and he wrote the whole thing, and he's performing in it, and he has a director directing him in it.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be something.
God.
Cool.
Nice.
That'll be. I think it will be available online for you to watch. I believe that's what he said. I have to go back on the show and listen again. I think that's what he said. Dude.
Absolutely,
Stefan knows.
dude.
I'm like in and out on when people talk. I'm just like, I look up and look a
Dude.
bird. You know.
Oh shit! I definitely felt that. It's so hard to focus on conversations
So now
sometimes.
I was gonna look up Paperchamps in the dictionary online. The online dictionary. But I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to ask you what that meant. So what's Paperchamps mean, and how'd you arrive at that name?
So the original members of the band were me and two of my best friends, and we didn't have the name caught up and whatnot. The bassist left, and then the drummer stayed. So it was me, Stefan, and the drummer, and we're trying to shoot the shit, trying to figure out a name. I thought of dad hats, something to go along with like mom jeans or something, but someone had dad hats.
Oh, yeah. I've had stage moms on before.
You see, that sounds awesome.
They're no longer together, so you could easily just take that name.
Oh, maybe we will.
damn.
Maybe we will.
We ever need to rebrand.
We're also on a Discord, which we like play video games with our best friends from childhood and whatnot. So I'm just scrolling through the Discord because it's like my morning newspaper because they always post. And I see something boxing related, and our drummer comments on it and says, "Oh, he's such a paper champ." And a paper champ is a champion who should win on paper, but doesn't in the ring, from what I understand. And I was like, that sounds like a cool name for a little pop punk Midwest emo band.
Is it kind of like so he didn't lose, but he's still a loser kind of thing, or he's a loser on paper, but he's not.
He's a winner on paper, but in the ring, it's up in the air.
So like a guy that he was predicted to win, basically, right?
Yeah, basically.
Gotcha.
That's kind of like.
I did a little
I'm
bit of sports betting, like $1 at a time. You know what I mean?
That's how you got to do it.
I did get a DraftKings shirt out of that. I think I bet $10.
That's how you do it.
I think they were wanting me to bet more, and I was like, yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna take my shirt and run.
I'm a paper champ, damn it.
That's actually a good quote.
So I looked up another definition. It says a person or team that wins the championship without beating the actual title holder.
The second loser, basically, or if you're not first, you're last. I don't know. I'm just
It's weird. It's so many different things.
Oh
now.
my god. We are the Ricky Bobby of music and
We're
musicianship.
We are the underdogs.
But
Yeah.
that is one of those names that nobody else has. Now, speaking of that, when I got on Apple Music and looked up Paperchamps, there is another Paperchamps. Is that also you?
That is not us.
No.
I think
So-
we
I have-
both conceived the name.
But they are
Listen,
paper.
I don't know who this other paper champs is, but I
Damn it.
don't like them.
I
I've
don't
never
like
met them
them either.
before.
I don't like him either.
I'm sure they're perfect. Oh my god, I'm sure they're perfectly reasonable people, but how dare they?
How dare they think of
You
the
know?
same idea we had at the
They
same
stole your
time?
name. They stole your name. They're not reasonable at all. They stole your name. You know?
No, I don't. I think we actually might have stolen theirs. So
yeah.
if that might come back to bite us legally, like
Yeah,
5 years
maybe.
down the line, but
Theirs is different though. Theirs is Paper Space Champs. Yours is Paperchamps, right?
Yeah.
that was intentional. We saw
Yeah.
that and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It was after like
did.
3 months of us writing music,
Dude.
deciding what we're
Right.
doing, marketing,
Ah,
and then we
Look.
see them on Apple Music.
Here
And
they
worst
are.
comes to worst, if anything happens, we can always just say we're stolen name or something. I don't know.
That's true.
I will show you these dudes. There's some.
We've listened to them before. They have like some really interesting groovy stuff.
Mhm.
Like
There's only 2 of
it
them.
is-
Yes.
yeah, I think it's just those 2 guys. And like I think what was it? Wasting My Life, I thought was like not too shabby.
Mhm.
They only have 1 EP out. Losers.
Yeah. No, it was stuck inside someone else. It was stuck inside someone else.
Mhm.
Like this is a PR nightmare. But yeah, so I actually I actually did like that song, I will admit.
Mhm. Yeah, I've checked out their music. I think it's a lot more on the lines of like I want to say like electronic ambient trance kind of stuff. Which
Yeah,
I
it
mean
is
like
different. I could tell it was something. It was somebody different for sure.
I just
but
don't
it ain't
under
us, though.
the name doesn't
No
fit
offense,
the
though.
music personally. That's my biggest thing.
Now
Yeah.
that band Imperium that I was telling you about before we went live, that we went shopping with afterwards.
Mhm.
There's another person on Apple Music, because I don't mess with Spotify. I just use Apple Music. I don't understand
Yeah.
Spotify. I don't understand why I search for something and then it plays somebody else. I don't understand any of that. I don't want to. So
Right.
anyway, I was looking up Imperium stuff on Apple Music, and this like Puerto Rican guy's picture came up. And they had no idea because none of them used Apple Music. It's just they just use Spotify, so they had
Wow.
no idea. So on you'll see it if you watch that show. Just that part of the show, it's hilarious because I'm like, do you guys know that there's another guy posing as you? And it was hilarious. Dude. I've been trying to find that. I've been trying to find that guy. I nicknamed him something. It was Jesus. Is that what I nicknamed him? I think.
Mhm.
Or Jesus?
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I nicknamed him something on the show. And I was like, I will find him. And I actually put it out on Instagram. If anybody knows this guy, I want to have him on the show. And then I was going to have Imperium like barge in on the show and like, what are you doing? Taking our name. That was 3 months ago. I did a 3-month extensive search. Actually, I didn't do any kind of a search at all. But
Who
You were
does?
just hoping.
yeah, but I mean, you would have think that he would have came to the surface and said, listen, that was mine first. You know?
Mhm. So
But
it's like a
it's like-
Spider-Man meme situation
like
he was gonna have.
rap-
It's like,
Like
hey,
rap and techno, like techno stuff. So it was nothing like
I
their music.
fucking-
They're like metalcore band, you know. Anyway,
Yeah. No, Imperium definitely sounds like a metalcore band. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like I'm about to like spit a 616, like nothing like that.
what?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What are you spitting?
Okay, so not to brag, but I have started working at I work at a it's mostly rap, right? I work at a recording studio in New York City. I had to learn all the lingo. So spitting a cold 16 is like spitting. It's so basically like music is brought up into
That's
bars,
spit-
right?
Yeah, 16 bars. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
16 bars of rapping. Yeah,
Can you do that?
no,
Oh,
my
I
brother
got
in
you.
Christ.
I
yeah,
got you
not
right now.
rappers. Oh,
Check
Anthony,
me
don't
out.
do it.
Dude.
Don't do it.
I got a nano pedal board, but I don't really pedal. So when I go pick up my guitar, I just go heavy metal.
Ah,
Oh,
shit.
man.
I'm gonna
Yo,
Oh
pan,
my
my
God.
grade. No,
I'm gonna pan over here. I'm gonna pan right into that right there. Milk would
wow.
like to expand on the knowledge of that. What is that, Milk?
God, you can still have that, dude. Okay,
Damn
So-
it, yes I do. I'm a trooper over here. You know.
dude, I still have no.
Stickers
Like, I wish I could show you- I wish I could show you on my laptop that I still have like an Acute Mania sticker on it. I literally took it off of my old laptop
Damn right.
to put it on my new one. So no, so dead like this is what I was figuring out because I found out like through like this whole like I'm gonna like just start doing music thing. I was like, oh shit, you can get stickers ordered. Like
And even if you're not a musician, you can.
I know. That's what I said. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's go time. So like I bought like 50 of these fucking things. So there are like
Several.
there are so many like there is a milk in first sticker. The QR code doesn't even fucking work anymore. Like it doesn't even work.
Really?
like-
I haven't tried it. It's up there.
No, dude, it not even kind of. I've tried it once and like I don't know why.
I had
a lot of
business
them-
cards made, like 150 of them, and the QR code from their website that worked when I scanned it on my phone before I even hit
No.
order. When I got them, it didn't work.
I remember that.
Bastards.
It's
So I burnt them in my fire pit. All 150 of them. Burnt them.
Oh,
My
They're
God.
useless. They're useless, you know?
in effigy, yeah. Dude, no, I feel like that's the problem though. Like you can never quite. It's always a gamble. It just
That's what
it's gonna happen. Yeah, tragically.
Oh,
but
we lost
Oh.
someone.
Did Anthony die? Oh,
He was like,
Anthony.
I don't like this anymore. I don't like this.
I'll hit him up and see what's up.
Yeah, Anthony is like Anthony is the most agreeable person on the planet. So
No hard feelings at all. I understand. I don't like it either. Yeah.
listen. I have
He's
tried to
also
fight
a boomer.
Ant.
He's also a boomer. He's
Well, that explains all of it right there.
Dude.
It's
Oh my
great.
God.
I love it though.
Maybe
It's
we were
like he-
talking about Stefan too much. I don't know. There he is. He's back. I see. I knew it. He
Oh,
he
thank
came back
God.
to apologize. He came back and said, "I'm sorry, but this isn't working." for me."
He.
oh, sorry. I almost died for a second, but I'm back.
Dude.
I'm back.
Oh my
Don't worry, I
God.
just called you a
Something could
boomer.
happen here. What's going on?
Oh my. No, we're
Yeah.
just out here calling you a boomer. It's fine.
I
You
usually,
fucking.
I usually wait till the end of the show to say this, but since we were talking stickers, I do have these badass and keep me alive bumper stickers with a new logo.
Dude.
Ooh, nice.
It's up to you guys, so you may
When I get a car,
Right.
send me that. When I get a car.
forehead if you don't have a car.
Yeah, I was
Forehead.
about to say. I was
Yeah.
gonna put that on
Yeah.
a body part. Something.
Oh my God, dude, my
Like-
forehead's getting big enough to do that. Like, I gotta start
Yo.
doing my.
Let me.
Billboard advertisement. You can make a shit ton of money on that.
I will find somewhere to
Dude.
put that on this or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just collecting stickers. on
However,
my guitar.
so I'm sure some of those you don't want on there anymore. So instead of having to scrape them off, you just slap over the
Exactly. Just slap it right on there.
cover up.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
What's okay? You guys have an EP forthcoming, so the stuff that we're going to hear tonight, nobody has heard, but me, right?
Correct.
Basically,
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, you and I think technically, if not to lie, because I would never want to lie, I think it's you and like some music curation people that I have shopped it to because like I haven't left my email or like the Paperchamps email for about 72 hours now. So like
Been
at
camping
this
in
point,
the send
Dog.
tab.
dog, I've sent 30 emails by this point. Like, oh my, I'm so tired of this. I never want to promote anything again. This is awful.
Yeah.
How do marketing
Somebody's
people
actually
do
next,
this?
right? It is
Yeah.
a bit promoting things. It really is. Like you never know if you've done enough. Have I done enough? Have I done too much? Have I done too? It's just what do you do? How many times do you post it to social media? It's just like what? I don't know.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
so weird. Like so just for shits and giggles, right? Because like at least like my Instagram doesn't have like much of a following. I've been trying just all the random nonsense. Brother, you have like 10 times what I have. Do not even literally probably 10 times, if not more.
A lot of them are those porno chicks that show up and like your stories. That's what they are. They
I
follow
get that
me.
all the time.
Engagement is engagement, my brother. Engagement is
report them.
engagement.
If you try to report them to Instagram for like sexual content or whatever, that you get a notification back that says this person didn't they're fully within the guidelines. This shit they are. Come on.
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah,
So
there's a
no,
lot of
but,
wild shit
but
out
like
there.
yeah, but like where I was doing like I would just randomly start reposting stuff where like I think we fucked around with like some like video generation stuff and I would just grab one that I thought was really cool. I'd post it once. If it do really well, I post it like 2 or 3 times until I saw like the view count get under like 100 and then I'm like, all right, I've milked this cow dry. Like
Milk.
And that's- I know. You're welcome. I provide excellent content every day.
Always with the
Like-
milk. Always.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
I did.
Where's the
I did
cereal
finally
at, man?
upgrade- I did finally upgrade the microphone.
Dude, I know. Is that an SM7? Oh my God. Holy
The
shit.
fact
Look
that
at this
you
man.
know what it is by
I know
looking
for a
at
fact
it.
that was a long time.
Nerd.
That was a
I know. I am the worst. I've never seen a boob in real life. Like, I'm
I've seen one.
My mom might be
Not
watching.
2, 1.
just the one.
Just the one.
I guess I'll be that guy that just says like anime.
Hey,
Nah.
I've had this string of anime like likers or lovers or hobbyists or whatever they are, viewers. The guy in Within a Reverie that I had on from Orlando, he was really into anime.
I'm very much in it, so
They have an entire
you know.
song in Japanese. Actually, they have an entire
Oh.
song in Japanese.
Yeah, I'm learning it. That's hard to do. My
Dude.
God.
No,
They had to get
we
a
have.
guy to help them.
Oh my God, no. Jose, tell me about Mongolian Chop Squad.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. So what
Say it again.
made me want there's this anime that I watched called Beck Mongolian Chop Squad. It basically started this whole thing of me wanting to like make music and get myself out there.
Yeah.
And it's just about these bunch of kids that want to make music and they start a band and you just see that journey from them playing little shows and no one cares about to them playing into a festival.
Wow.
So it was just
And
a
they're called
little
Mongolian what?
Beck Mongolian Chop Squad
That's
by
hilarious.
Harold Sakoishi.
Chop Squad.
Yeah. No,
That's
and we did a cover of one of their songs. Like
Yes.
Yes,
we
did.
literally
I for-
like yeah.
I forget that we do that
So-
sometimes, and I was just practicing that song earlier today.
I forget we do that.
I want to play "I'm Free" here in a second, but how did you, before we get to it? How did you guys meet? Like, how did you gather? Stefan, since you said you had Paperchamps kind of going a little bit, but how did you guys get together as you are now?
So I was on a Discord of another YouTuber called Gear Gods, if you know who they are.
I don't recall.
Yeah, they're just like they're a little YouTube channel that he does heavy
Little.
music and and yeah, he was doing like reviews for songs on Fridays on a live stream. So I just put my hat in the ring. Stefan saw it, he liked it. He hit me up through that Discord. And then we kind of just went from there. And he was living in Germany and I was living in New York. So it was just like this random dude from Germany just hit me up saying he wants to make music. I was just like, let me listen. And then I heard Cafe and I was just like, oh, yeah, why do you want to work with me?
Dude, no, like dead ass. So and that's like where I came in really was literally I heard this dude's like song. I think it was Waiting actually, which has already been released.
Yeah, it was waiting.
Yeah. I listened to it and I'm like, oh my God, this is beautiful. This is like I could only ever dream of like making heartfelt shit like this, right? And so yeah, I literally just cold messages and I'm like, fuck it. The worst thing that's gonna happen is they tell me no. That's like the philosophy that I think this band lives with is the worst thing that'll happen is someone will tell us no.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just hit you up on Instagram. Like, no, not on Discord. And I was like, I don't know where this dude lives. I don't know nothing. And so then he's like, oh, dude, I'm based out of the Bronx. And I'm like, word? Guess where I'm moving to? Like,
Sometimes I think he's just following me. Like he went to school just so he could come here.
dude, I'm dead. Yeah. And it's just crazy how life works out, right? Like absolutely nuts. And then what? Anthony, you were brought in from Jose, right?
Yeah. So Jose and I went to college together. We met in college in a creative writing class. Rest in peace, Professor Dean Costos.
Facts.
And he was the one that assigned me, Jose, and another friend of ours with Lindsay together, because we both kind of wrote like different genres of science fiction stuff. And I guess that professor was like, yo, you guys kind of got some stuff in common. So he just put us together, and then we kind of realized we had a lot of things in common, and we like comics and stuff like that. And then long story short, sometime around 2020, during the lockdown, Jose was watching
Mongolian
Chop Squad. But he started
Shocking.
watching it. I was at the end of it. Like I was watching like 2 episodes away from finishing, and he just was 2 episodes in. And I said to him, hey, yo, there's a show I'm watching and someone told me to watch. And I dig it, and I'm almost done with it, but I think you dig it. And I told him the name, and he was like, dude, I just started watching it. And I was like, oh, shoot, you're in for a ride. And then we'd always entertained talking about doing other things because we do comic book stuff together. But I remember I told him one time if he ever needed me to join him in a band for something down the road that I would, because he also took me to see Radiohead live, and I'm a big fan of that band.
Oh yeah,
shout out to his cousin.
Yeah, shout out
as well.
to my cousin Rico. They had to go.
Yeah.
Doing
So I
all
just
that.
told him. I was like, for this, I pretty much signed a blood contract. So it's like, because of this, whatever project you have down the road, I'm always going to be open to it. And yeah, mind you, I've known him since like what, 2016?
Something like that. We were 19. I'm 27 now.
Right. I'm 29. So like, yeah, we're old.
God,
So,
we're
yeah.
getting
Dude, we're getting up
Getting up
there.
there, yeah, you're getting up there in age.
Christ.
Yeah. And
Now,
through
is
that,
that-
like,
Is
Yeah,
that I did see on your EPK? There's a kind of a comic strip at the end. Was that your all's creation together?
That
Yeah,
the
big-
man, the
I
myth, and the
yeah,
legend. That
the
was
man, the myth, the legend, right there. Drew it all.
well, I couldn't do that without, obviously working with these guys. to
oh,
make
he's
this
so
a project.
modest. and that's what
I
makes him
mean,
so
all right,
attractive.
I mean, look, at
One
this
second.
point, I don't know if it's visible, but you can see the band logo is like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you're,
right here.
you're out of focus.
Sorry.
No, but
And
we
it-
see it.
Yeah,
Are you
the
are you
band logo's
morphing
right
in
over
between the
here.
walls? What's going on?
Yeah,
He is a little bit.
I'm in the walls, man. But yeah, but
Did you draw that behind
overall,
you? Did you draw that
Oh,
artwork
yeah.
behind you?
oh yeah,
That's
the artwork, yeah, I don't know, this is like an old piece I did, and I forget that like I have this on Zoom because I rarely go on Zoom. 2020 was all Zoom.
Well,
Dude.
yeah, me too.
Damn
yeah.
it, Anthony! Why are you so talented? What is
I don't-
this?
Self-torture and
He's one up to all of
self-loathing.
you,
That's why.
man.
Nah.
All of you are lower class compared to Anthony. Yeah.
God,
So-
basically.
I will say this though, because Jose had told me that there was like a thing he was doing, and I remember he told me about dad hats, and I knew it through our old friend Lewis and stuff like that. Shout out to Lewis. You know, when he said if I was free on a certain day, and I said, yeah, sure, I'll come through, and that's how I met Stefan. And I kid you not, that was the first time we did a jam, and it was like we had all known each other for years. And I don't know if that's like a common thing for most bands, but for us, it was just like we just flowed really nicely, even though we didn't know what our playing style was or what things we dabbled
Yeah.
with. So long story short,
Well, fuck
I'm
Lewis.
from the closet
We got
of Jose.
CC now.
Hey. Okay.
Lewis is dead to
CC the
us.
legend right here, though.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay, Cece, how did you get in on this? What happened? Tell us everything.
Yeah.
Well, so basically, I use this website called Bandmix, and it's
I
basically
use that too. Yeah, I know
band
exactly. what you're talking about,
Tinder.
Yes.
And yeah. And so Stefan just sent me a text one day, and he's like, "Oh, we're Paperchamps, and like if we're looking for a drummer if you're interested." And I missed that email for almost a week. And I replied, I was like, "Oh shit, I checked out your stuff. I really dig it. Like if I still need me, I'm down." And
Yeah.
so I went for a practice for like 2 hours, and I was like, I played with other bands before, and honestly, like it didn't feel like as right. And then 2 hours in, I feel like, dude, I'm vibing with this guys. Like it's gonna work out. And yeah.
Woo. Yeah, and
I'm
like
glad.
actually, to be fair, to add more context, like behind the scenes, right? Like we have had like the worst luck with drummers. So Lewis was number one, the man. So Lewis has written pretty much everything on this EP, right? Like I like added little embellishments, but whatever. Lewis wrote all of it. So the problem what had happened was Lewis got himself into a nice relationship. And he moved to Yonkers, and he's like, "Look, I'm going to school full time. I'm working full time." And we're like, "Listen, respect, totally get that. That is a lot. That is too many full time things for like one human being, right?" So then we had this other guy.
Oh yeah, my neighbor. I forgot about this. Super cool. He's a super cool dude. His name is also Jose. And I met him like a couple years ago, just walking my dog, and he was with his friends. We hung out. We went to a Joyce Manor show. It was really good vibes, and he plays drums. But then after we add him to the group chat, he just like radio silence for like 3 months. No, let's just know that something's happening. But then radio silence for 3 months. So it was just a lot of no communication.
Yeah, and it would have been one thing if he was like, "Hey, look, guys, I'm sorry, I've been MIA. Like, give me like another month or two," and we'd have been like, "Yeah, dude, absolutely." But anyways, super not important. So then we come to like our Kate, right? So we jammed with her for a while. It was pretty all right. Like she's an amazing drummer. We're actually playing with like a band that she's in August 13th. Yeah, August 13th. So we're playing with them. But she's like, she does music for like some pretty big like movies and TV shows, like animated films.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
so
she did work for Harley Quinn. Did you say?
season 3, and did some stuff for season 4. That's coming.
nuts.
So
Yeah, like she's absolutely insane, but she's like, "Listen, guys, I want to, but like I've got like 2 full-time jobs." And we're like, "You know what? Respect." And that's when I'm like, "All right, we got to start hunting." And like, so all that had happened, and then CC linked up with us, and we're like, "All right, this is it. we're fucking.
CC,
Let's
if you
go.
leave us, I'm disbanding Paper Champs. I'm
Bro,
done.
That is the creepiest
Yeah.
thing anyone has ever said.
I will even pull this episode if she leaves. I will pull the episode down.
Oh my god, we will have never exist.
It's
I'm
never
dead.
a thing. Take down all the
Well,
music.
let's take a listen to "I'm Free." What is this song about? Who wants to talk about a little bit about this? Just a little bit.
So I wrote the song like straight off the heels of watching Beck Mongolian Child Support. That's gonna be a recurring factor
That's
throughout
fine,
this
yeah.
live stream. So I wrote that off the heels, and that's because I was writing a story that was about like, you know, being oppressed from self-expression and, you know, all the other things that you feel oppressed about. And this song was just about feeling free, getting that general sense of freedom that your life is in your hands and you do what you can and need to do.
I've got to say something before we listen to this. It's always, and I say it a lot on the show, but you know, until you ask about what a song is really about, you know, and you know, I know when you write it, you know, you want it to kind of everybody to kind of relate with it in some point, but it's you know, I have a lot of metalcore bands on the show. You know, a lot of bands that scream, you know, and you know, they're so angry about stuff, but they're not angry. It's just the way they express themselves. But it's always a deeper. The song is about something deeper than what you think it's about. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it's just like a general story that anybody can relate to. Yes, but it's something that makes you feel better for whatever was going on at the time or whatever you were writing about. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It really is hard to explain things like that, you know?
Yeah, I 100% agree. I was 100% off the cuff with that explanation. Just writing what I was.
Good. You did way better than I did trying to explain it. You know?
Nah. But yeah, like I know that whenever I listen to that, man, it's always like this sense of like I don't know, like the best way that I can kind of describe every time I listen to that song, like when we've recorded it, like every time I listen to it, I always think like it always reminds me of just like it's just friendship and like all of the good anime tropes of like, you know, we're gonna defeat villains with the power of friendship.
That was the intention when I was writing it.
Yeah,
and that's why I didn't want it. Fun fact, I didn't want this song on the EP. This is like the first song I've written since I was like 12.
Yeah. I had to fight this.
Yeah,
man.
he had to
I was
fight me
like,
to get this because I was like, "Yo, bro, this song is so juvenile. It's just the same
like,
4 chords."
Yeah,
no,
no, I literally was like, give it to me. I got this. Like, so like it's not definitely played. We can talk more about it like after it's played because there's so much always to go into.
This is off of the upcoming August 3rd, correct?
August 4th.
August 4th is when it's coming out.
August 4th, the upcoming EP, correct?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm Free by Paperchamps. Damn it.
Music is cool, bro.
Oh my god, the song gets me
Such a fun
hyped.
song.
Stefan, did you are you the man behind the recording of this?
The Leady Boy. So yeah, I did all the engineering. Special
Why are you-
shout out
Hold on, why are you licking your fingers when you answered that?
because it's just so tasty. No, I was opening a beer, man. Come on, I would never be promiscuous on this show. You know that. This
Only
is a
behind the
good
scenes.
Christian podcast.
Yeah, this is family friendly. This is
Alright.
family fucking friendly.
What are you
No, but to
drinking?
go back, it is Manasquan Belgian style wheat beer. I was at the Jersey Shore over
I was
4th
about
of
to say, you
July.
sound like such a hipster drinking that.
Dog, this was the cheapest thing they had. Do you know how hard it is to find cheap beer at the Jersey Shore? It's fucking impossible,
You
dude.
know what? I respect it. You got it.
No, but so in all seriousness, right? So yeah, I did all the engineering like for this for the EP. Also special shout out to Axel, who works at the studio
Really?
I work at. This guy Axel. So Axel is a phenomenal producer who has helped me out so much making this. Like the dude was sitting right behind me at one point when I recorded the lead guitar for this, and then when I was doing a lot of the mixing and the mastering. So like this will be posted. So shout out to Axel for helping me with that. He also showed me like he's like, hey, this is why.
Okay.
Right.
I just-
So, because like, I mean, I'm okay. I could get something out there, but like, definitely working at like a professional studio has helped out so much. So yeah, no, I'm super happy with how it ended up and how it turned out. Like, I
good.
love that track.
It's really good on the cans. You know, everything sounds different than on cans than it does with like listening through a speaker.
Mhm.
Dude,
For everything that's happening, you know.
I cannot tell you how stressful it was. Like,
You can't.
I don't think I've ever been more stressed doing a project than I have doing with Paperchamps. Not because of any of these guys or anything they're doing, but because I'm like, if I don't make this good, I'm
You're
gonna
fired.
kill. Yeah, I'm gonna fire myself. Like,
I would never fire Stefan.
you
Yeah.
absolute liar.
I don't
Yes,
know.
you
I
would.
did. I had to do
Look
it.
at you.
No.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I just love it. Like, honestly, Cece, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, I don't know, everything feels like very classic rock with some of that
Yeah.
like Midwest emo kind of flavor to it.
Well,
know?
I'd say some part because I listen to J Rocks from time to time, and it kind of has that vibe too. Like some of the I think mostly the guitars.
Mm.
Yeah, I dig
Yeah.
it.
Dude, yeah. And we're so happy with that one. It's like one of the, to be fair, like I don't know if, like, let me like correct me if I'm wrong, but like I feel like every song on this EP, I like every song on this EP, honestly.
I do too, but
Like,
Yeah.
we're biased.
Yeah.
yeah.
To be fair,
Dude.
I should add, I think was I'm Free and Nostalgia. Was it I'm Free and Nostalgia the two songs that we re-recorded, or was it I'm Free and
No, we
I'm
had
Free
to
and Waiting, right?
re-record. We had to re-record I'm Free and Waiting. So
yeah.
And
What had
Son of a
happened?
Shepherd because you got hit by a car and got your laptop.
did.
destroyed.
Yes, that's why.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let's pause right there because I remember you brought this up before we went live.
yeah.
And before a lot of them joined us, Stefan was the first one on, which is great because you were always late when you were to come on co-host with me before. But anyway, that's beside.
I'm trying so hard, man.
But you were hit by a vehicle, right?
I was. So
I feel like I need to hear this story.
okay, so what had happened was, so we were like 80% done with the EP, right? We had all the tracks done, we had everything recorded, like everything was laid down. I was doing like the final touches on mixing and mastering, right? Lo and fucking behold, and I was an idiot, so I didn't back anything up, which is mistake number one. I was like, what are the chances of me getting hit by a car? So, anyways, like. So I'm in my laptop, like I'm getting off at Newark Penn Station because my school is in Newark. And I smack my knee on a turnstile, so I'm like, this hurts. I'm gonna take one of those little e-scooters. I'm gonna take one of those e-scooters
yeah,
in because like I don't want to walk like half a mile with a fucked up knee. And so then it was like 8:30 in the morning, right? I'm about to enter like a 4-way stop. I stop, a truck stops after me, so right of way dictates I should go. So then I go and the truck goes and I'm like, surely he's going to stop, right? Surely
No.
he's going to, no. And I'm like, shit. Boom. He clips me. I go flying that way and I land like on my back and I skid across the pavement.
Are there any traffic cameras we can like?
Oh
I
man,
wish,
that'd be
dude.
Oh, man.
amazing.
Dog, in Newark. So for the viewers at home who don't know what Newark is like, no, it's been vandalized. So
Been to the airport. That's about it.
yeah, so like the area around the airport is fine. The area around campus is fine. But it is like there are parts of.
Define what you mean by fine.
Listen, don't
You'll
go
see
out
the
after.
occasional crackhead.
I've been
Exactly.
to Trenton. I spent the night in Trenton.
Oh, it's better than Trenton. It's dude, Trenton's a
Okay.
shithole. Like Trenton's bad, but no. So Newark's fine, but like there were no traffic cameras. So basically, the dude hit me with his truck. I went flying. He was like, "Oh fuck, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?"
Like a semi or like a box truck or like
No,
a
like a Toyota Tacoma. So it wasn't even
Okay,
like,
I'm thinking like a box truck or a
Dude.
semi.
He's thinking
You're
like something
thinking
from Terminator
Stephen
2
got-
or something.
Yeah, you
dog.
see Stephen
If I got hit by a
Chicago.
semi, dude,
would be
I
safer.
would have bought a house. Are you kidding me?
we
Like.
could have done the Zoom from your hospital bed. Yes.
Oh my god, I would have sued so hard. Yeah. No, but it was a truck. He was another student on campus, and like we were both in the military, we found out. So it was just like, yeah,
What
I
was
know. What if the oh, it was it was his. Like, oh,
Wait,
I'll say it.
Hold on. No, the way you said that though, that was his. No, but
It was his. No,
Okay.
fuck that. It was his. He hit me.
do you know him? Can we get him on the show and kind of ask him?
No, so I do know him. Like I see him on campus sometimes, but basically, like he was really nice about it. He offered to pay. He like, but basically, right? I get out of the accident. I look at my laptop. It's like bent in half.
Scattered,
And then so I'm like, well, fuck. So I took it to the Apple store after, and they were like,
And they
dude,
laughed
there
at
was
you, didn't they?
yeah, right. So I took it to the Apple store, and they're like, dude, there's no way we're saving this. Like, are you insane? Like, what do you mean save the files?
But it's
like,
in the cloud. Everything's in the cloud. Is that what they say?
No, I didn't do that because I'm an idiot, Scott. That's why.
Dumbass.
But so
He's
like
a
literally,
wizard / idiot of the bed.
dude. So then,
Everybody-
so
Everybody puts
Oh.
things in the cloud. Everybody, I even do.
God,
Like
no.
why is it not in the cloud, Stefan? Is it in the cloud now?
Is the album not coming out, Jose? Is it not coming out? Do
Yes.
I not already feel bad? No,
in
but
the
like,
cloud from now on. From now on, it should be in the cloud. It lives in
God, yeah. No, now I bought a hard drive, thank God, and I've been doing that, and it's been doing great. But yeah, so like we had to re-record everything, which really delayed it. But like I'm honestly,
Well, you did get hit by a vehicle, so I mean, I think they had some
Oh yeah,
I
we were
would-
super.
some empathy a little
Yeah.
bit there.
I had to fight for my life. Don't
We
listen
said-
to this.
We said fuck the files when
Were you injured?
When he
Were
got
you
hit.
injured? I know the
No, it
laptop
was like some
really rough.
scrapes. It was fine. But no, so like we recorded it all. It was all good, and actually it turned out better the second time we redid everything. So like,
You got hit by a vehicle and all you had was scrapes? I don't see that. Something was open somewhere.
dude, no, I don't know how it happened. I don't know what happened.
Were you wearing a
I-
helmet?
No, there's no cranium damage, like nothing. I had a scrape
I
on
don't
this.
know. You are a little bit different on this show than I remember.
a little bit.
Honestly, you know what it is? It's the receding hair, man. You know,
know
I
what?
just started like my Rogaine / whatever the fuck treatment thing. So hopefully we'll see some of my youthful
don't
glow
do that.
back.
That's bad for your hair, whatever hair you might have to do that with. I don't know. It's kind of like dyeing your hair with a cheap dye that I use in my hair.
Oh, dude, no, I'm totally dying. At some point the goal.
Mine's, I can't really tell, but it's blue.
I did notice a little blue. Oh yeah, like it.
Oh, it's a nice little touch.
yeah.
See, I would do something blue too, if I were to ever dye my
That
hair.
rhymes. You're
This
a poet.
part
isn't it?
used to be blue, but now it's
Oh yeah,
Oh, it
Dude.
did used to be. Yeah.
yeah.
It's been so long since we seen you.
Hey, speaking of looking good, let's talk wieners. What do you think?
Deal.
I like Frankenwieners.
All right, here's my dad singing the jingle.
Let's
He's
go.
The opening to this segment, the wiener segment. Here's my dad.
Take it away.
I know a weenie man. He owns a weenie stand. He sells most anything from hot dogs on down. Someday I'll join his life and be his
weenie wife.
hot dog. Weenie man.
And that was my mom also.
Aw,
That was
Nick.
amazing. That was so wholesome.
Stefan, my parents were in Hawaii. I don't know, a few months ago, over the winter, and I didn't have anybody that week, any guests that week, so I forced them to come on my show, and I interviewed them while they were in Hawaii. But
Oh my
but
God.
what sucks is it rained that day, so it was gloomy and it wasn't very Hawaii-y. so basically they were just sitting in their room but anyway, my sister was in the chat and I was starting to do the Wiener segment. And my sister says, why don't you have Dad sing the Weenie Man song? And I was like, that's terrific. So I went back and I recorded it and I put it on my soundboard. And guess what? Now my dad's famous. So
That's so good.
but
Dude.
but this segment has nothing to do with my parents. That just happened to work out like that. But what this is, and this wasn't going on when Stefan was on here the last time. So my friend Mike, he was living in Florida. And he was coming back to West Virginia to live, and he needed a place to crash for a while, and he's still here. We're really good friends, and he actually wrote "Dream" with me, and he plays guitar on that. Anyway, he's in love with wieners, like hot dogs, but not the ones that you're thinking of. You know, I know what you're,
Hey, we don't judge. This is 2023.
I know what you were thinking. I know what you're thinking. Yeah,
I had
2023,
nothing but glizzies on my mind.
Anyway, he's a lover of hot dogs, and he opened up a restaurant called Grill 250 recently, and he surprisingly he sells hot dogs at his own restaurant, but he also sells a lot of other really good things, hoagies and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to do a stream from there at some point whenever he's gets settled in, and ready for that. He went away again. He's mad about
Yeah, that's because I think we can't hear him. Yeah,
He wanted to talk about penises, I think.
He was like, hot dogs. I wanted to talk about fucking raging penis.
I knew it. Yeah, like, man, we're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose him. That's what I'm thinking in my head. We're gonna lose him.
Dude, he will be. Don't fret not.
Yeah, fret not. He'll definitely be back.
Anthony is maybe the most besides Cece. Anthony is the most reliable person in this band. I'm
the late one. I'm the late one.
Doug, I don't know how you are consistently late to everything. Yeah.
So for some reason, I think 30 minutes is enough to get ready and do everything I need to do to leave the door, and it just never is. And I never learned that lesson.
It's true.
Unless you have a Mohawk to style. Here, he's back. Unless you have a Mohawk to style,
yes.
you don't need a lot of time to get ready.
That's true. That's very true.
So what this is, Mike doesn't like to be on the camera. It's kind of like Invisible Rob. You remember Invisible Rob, Stefan?
I do remember it. I was about to ask, is Mike the one that owned the recording studio out there?
No, Mike owns the restaurant.
Yeah, that would be Invisible Rob. Yeah.
Invisible Rob, he doesn't own a studio or anything. But he's recorded all of our stuff, and he's doing the guitar playing in it now that Mike's busy with the restaurant.
Absolutely.
So forthgoing, for right now, Invisible Rob is doing it, and he was visible actually with the Mentalist. It's on this first video you see when you that is Invisible Rob. He's visible.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect him to look like anything, but that's not what I expected him to look like. Yeah.
But we're terrific friends, and yeah. So anyway, so Mike didn't want to be on this, I was like, well, co-host with me or something, because, I'm doing this show and he's just sitting there. I'm like, co-host with me. Well, he doesn't like to be on the camera. He does. It's not comfortable. So I was like, okay. So he says, I'm pretty sure that the band I was interviewing that night was in Texas. So he said, I've never been down that way. Ask them what they like on their hot dogs and like where I could go if I was to go there. So that's what this is. I did that. And then from then on, Wiener segment. And then he got mad. He got mad shortly after that. And he goes, "It's not the Wiener segment. It's the hot dog segment." I was like, "Until you come on the show and do it yourself, it's the Wiener segment."
It is the Wiener segment.
The Wiener.
Hot dog segment. They don't think penis, and you want them to think penis throughout the entire show until we get to this point.
Oh yes, no, that's. I mean, to be fair, that's
what take them on a ride. No pun intended.
I'll show you a ride, Anthony.
Whoa. So basically, we'll go around the thing here. We'll start with Jose, and basically, let's start off with what do you like toppings wise on your hot dog or glizzy?
What I like on my glizzy. That's the question of the night. I'm a classic person. I like all the fixings. I like ketchup, mustard, relish, sauerkraut, or whatever it is. I like everything that you could put on a hot dog, from chili cheese to everything. I'm not a glizzy aficionado. That goes to our old band member Lewis. He is the glizzy.
Call him up. Let's call him up.
I don't know if you've seen the Son of a Shepherd music video that we have.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of the video, you see our ex drummer dancing in a glizzy costume, in a hot dog costume.
Yes.
He is the glizzy king.
He's a
It
Frank.
is on YouTube. Yeah.
Send me that link when we get done. I need to see this.
For sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
But that's what I like on my hot dogs.
Just
Gotcha.
everything. I respect it.
Let's go to CC. We'll just kind of I'll shout. That way nobody's ready.
I usually just do ketchup and mustard. Just the classic. So those are the ones I have at home. I don't have any toppings.
Hey, you know, that's at least you have something. You remember Harmon, Stefan? You remember Harmon, right? My buddy Harmon.
Yes, dude. How is he?
He eats plain hot dogs. Plain.
Yeah, people who eat plain hot dogs are monsters.
Yes,
Dry monsters.
I
Hey,
pick 'em off the show.
no fair.
I food them.
That's no
Anthony.
fair. You can't call it monsters.
Tabasco.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
He's like nowadays I can handle a little bit of ketchup. You could always handle ketchup.
You. Oh my God. We need to have a stern talking to with this man.
Yes.
Like he doesn't.
Sunday.
Mhm.
Hey, he will be here. Well, not here, but you know, on the thing. But I did go up to Harmon's. It's
Yeah.
3 hours
How
away
is
from
he?
here. And we met in person, and we jammed out a little bit, and just hung out. It was fun. He's cool. He's
That's
good.
so
He's doing
awesome.
really well.
That's
Let's go
so
to
awesome,
Anthony.
dude.
I'm gonna make Stefan go last.
Absolutely.
Me, well, I'll admit I'm one of those monsters that Jose has talked about.
Oh no.
I can eat a hot dog with no mustard and ketchup, but I choose not to
Okay.
That's a good idea.
because you need to have mustard and ketchup. Any reasonable human being, but I'm not a reasonable human being. I happen to be a monster, and I still live in shame and infamy to this day. With that being said, yeah, ketchup and mustard I do like.
my God.
Relish, it depends. You know, on a certain day I might, but I might not. But mostly ketchup and mustard, I think. I feel like sometimes simplicity is key.
My band is
that really
filled with a bunch of basic bitches.
You know what?
Just ketchup
I
and
at least
mustard.
I can live with it.
Yeah, this
I
is
live
this
with my
asinine.
shame.
Why
Can
is
you?
this ketchup and mustard? You guys live around the nation of hot dog eating
man.
people like Joey Chestnut or whoever that guy is, and Nathan.
Look.
and stuff. You would think that you guys have a little bit more culture than ketchup and
I
mustard.
don't
Look,
know.
if this was pizza, it'd be a different story. Okay, I
yeah,
for one will put myself on the guillotine. I do also like pineapple on my pizza. Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
I thought you were gonna say
Ma'am.
hot dog. I'm like, I don't know. That sounds actually kind of
Pizza on a hot dog. You changing the game, right?
Yo,
pineapple and
I'm
ham.
just
Yeah,
saying.
let's do it. I'm down for that. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would try that. That's actually, I can't even lie. That sounds delicious. Like
Hawaiian
I mean-
glizzy.
You just
Hawaiian.
with a little bit of mayo on the or something else like not
Sir,
spicy
mayo?
mayo. Spicy mayo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The
Hey,
siracha mayo.
Come on,
I
man.
see.
Oh my-
I see.
okay.
Can't
All
we
right,
get
Anthony.
Woody Chess out here?
What are we doing a music podcast? This should be a cooking show.
This
No,
absolutely.
no,
That's the area on here.
This is what makes it different. Now we're in the penis segment, so we're good.
Every show has to have one,
Now I
man.
get all 300 and however many subscribers I've had over 3 years.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
it makes it more tropical, the flavor.
It does. Yeah. It's, you get a I don't know. Stefan, what do you got? Please tell
All
me.
right. Listen, so okay, I will regale you at the time of the best hot dog I've ever had in my life. So there I was 19 years old. I was in Norway at the time. I was a single man, so alone, looking for love in Norway.
Wandering the streets of Norway, looking for love.
Dude, no, I know. We're going here, right? There was a nightclub, and there was a nightclub in Oslo that I went to where you had to cross a bridge over a river to get to this nightclub. I swear to God, this was not a fever dream. I promise you.
I'm with you here. Yeah, I'm with
Okay, roll with me, right? So I'm on this bridge.
I will
There were, dude, I have photographic evidence. I will show you pictures of
bet you
these
do.
glizzies, dude. I absolutely do. What do you?
hanging in the window of that place, that bar or whatever.
Absolutely. So
You have to
literally,
go in the
like,
back door.
so I get there, right? I'm already plastered. I'm gone. Like, it was like half a bottle of tequila in, and I was feeling good. And like, I was like, I need to eat something, right? So I go to this hot dog stand. So what they had on this hot dog, they had ketchup, they had mustard, their relish, and they had ketchup, mustard, relish, and then they had like pickled onion, like pickled red onion.
Oh, that sounds good.
And this pickled red onion, it had been pickled for 6 months. And then on top of that,
a long time to pickle.
Oh yeah. And the hot dog was so good, I proposed like then and there. Like I was like, listen, to the hot dog girls, the 2 hot dog girls that were running the glizzy stand, as one does. Because when you're 19, you're like, I'm not gonna think of like it's fine. If I get married, this is the best that life's ever gonna get, right?
You were all high up on tequila, so
it was a lot of tequila
and glizzy,
tequila and hot dogs. I was in love, and so like, so I was like, I was like, listen, hypothetically, right? Like, what if we just got married, you and I? And what if we just like settle down and like I'll go move out to Norway? I don't care. I need to be here now. This is where I live. Also, just for context, this is before I met my wife, so let's all like back the fuck up a little bit. So like, so that she was like, "Well, I'm already engaged, so that's not gonna work." And then I immediately turned to her friend, so I was like, "Do you?" want her?" And she was like, "She's like, the fuck's wrong with you?" No, obviously no. But yeah, that
is the Riz King,
dude. Yes, that I think that might be the opposite of Riz. That's like that is. I don't know if that's love bombing. I don't know what that is, but it's not good behavior. Like it is not
it's glizzy bombing, bro. Glizzy bombing.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, no. So I have a picture of them on my Instagram, like because I took a picture with them because they're like, oh, he's just some drunk American, right? So like it's fine, he's harmless. Like they were taller than me too, which is another thing because no one in Norway's under 5'6", and like
why the glizzies.
Yes. You know. Like, I'm trying to see if I can find it, but
if they taller than 5'6", then yeah.
While you search for that picture, okay. So if Mike was to come, you guys kind of live in all spots around New York City. So we'll kind of do a collective New York City area. Where's the best? I mean, everybody says like Nathan's, and but where's the best place that Mike could go? That you would direct him to go to, because I mean he goes places to try hot dogs and they're like that's his thing. So like where would you direct him to go if he was to come to all of you at once and say, where do I go to get the best hot dog around here? What do you think?
Man.
That's a tricky question because I've only eaten exclusively from hot dog carts in the city.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like a hot dog restaurant.
But is there a specific cart? Like, don't go to that cart because it sucks. Go to this one.
My favorite cart was when I was going to high school back in like 2012. There was a cart on the corner on 66th Street, and that I used to get like a hot dog for $1.50 every day.
You can get that now. It's like
it's like $5. Remember, I paid $5 for a hot dog at Grand Central.
Better be damn good.
Yeah,
it wasn't. It wasn't.
Dude,
no, they don't.
Oh my god, yeah. I don't know. See, I'm gonna have to go with Jose here. Like, honestly, if you're coming to New York, like, you have to eat street meat at some point, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a requirement. You have to do the street meat, whether it be like a gyro thing, like, or whatever. You have to get street meat at least once. You will probably have a bad time after, but like,
8 times out of 10, you won't.
Yeah. There's like if you're getting a hot dog from I feel like the street meat that I've had, because I'm a connoisseur. We'll say
talking, like street meat, like translation to those that may not know, like
like the carts, right? Like the food carts that kind of everywhere. I think the worst street meat that I had was actually right outside. It was 7th Ave. It was like 7th and 48th. I think it was like kind of right near like the M&M's experience in Times Square.
42nd Street. If he's coming here to get anything hot dog, stay away from Times Square.
Forget it.
Yeah, Times Square is blasphemy.
Like a
tourist, real New Yorker,
trap,
you know.
The biggest tourist trap.
Dude. Yes. Oh my god. I spent
ask a local, right? Ask a local, ask the concierge.
I spent $8 on a fucking hot dog one time, and it cleared me out. Like, not to get too graphic.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, they saw you coming from a mile away.
But no,
they said we're gonna get these bowel movements rupturing, man.
Okay. So if you ever find yourself in Norway, I will send you the address to the club. The two women
Is that you on the left?
That's me right here. This
I know,
is.
I
I
know
don't
it
know
was.
who this guy is. I remember
Harmon.
this guy
That looks like
vaguely.
Harmon. That looks like
Lizzie
Harmon.
King.
He kind of does right now, but that's me. That's little me.
Mhm.
This little guy there. I proposed to her first.
I
And
would
she
too.
was
I
number-
look at her. My goodness, bombshell. Wow. And I can't even see the picture clearly.
Listen,
you know?
and then no, and now my wife like is blonde,
You have a
blue
type.
eyes. I have
Yeah.
a type. It
the
was
next person that
cemented
you
in me.
met that was that you were like, you know what, I'm going to propose to her now, right?
Oh no, it was the girl next to her. Yeah.
No,
So
and
I
I mean,
literally.
your wife. She was the next blonde girl that you saw, and you're like, you know what?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude.
Look, it all starts from a glizzy, and that's how you become the glizzy king. That's
The
what
glizzy
Steph
king.
I have
is.
to ask Mike, but I think that's probably right. Close to it. You know?
Honestly, yeah. It is what it is. Honestly.
We still have another song to listen to, and I want to run out of time.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
son of a bitch. I mean, son of a shepherd.
I like the son of a bitch. I mean, son of a shepherd.
we're gonna add that in there. That's gonna be
Yes.
in like parentheses on the song title. Son of
The
a
mini
bitch.
live version is son of a bitch.
Oh,
What is son of a,
dude.
I mean, what is son of a shepherd about? What is this? Is this a Christian song?
It is not, but it is about
Probably.
living in your 20s, being lost, not knowing what to do. And it's not really exclusive in your 20s, just because I'm in my 20s, so I just said that. But it's just about being lost, being aimless, not knowing what to do with your life, and then finding out what it is, or even taking that first step to figure it out what it is. And that's what the
I
song
like
is
that.
about.
I like that. That's really good.
Yeah, man, being 20s sucks.
I gotta bring this up before I play this. Someone needs to change their battery in their fire alarm. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. It's not me.
Up,
But
that's me.
you hear that
Oh
chirp?
my god.
Deaf parents, man. Deaf parents.
So
will do it to you.
annoying. I'm kidding.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, that's a good point. Like, yeah, Anthony is the one here who speaks fluent sign language. Like,
Yeah,
You
literally.
can't speak
Makota.
sign language, Stefan.
I
Everybody knows
can't
that.
speak, you sign it, Stefan.
All right, listen. Listen.
Hello.
Got you on that one.
I am 2 beers deep. We all know what I meant. Let's not.
I don't know.
All right, here's son of a shepherd by Paperchamps.
Rolf was the son of a shepherd. Now Rolf is the posterior of a duck.
I'm 26, but I feel like 30. House is clean, but I still feel dirty. Got some warm, but they're too flirty. Starting to think that I'm not worthy. All I need is a return, all the way to the end. 'Cause nothing ever happens my way. So what's the point of trying? Life is mediocrity, never wants to live to me. So I sing my songs and streets, the way the sun from the nourishment. I'm 26, but I feel like 30. House is clean, but I still feel dirty. Got some warm, but they're too flirty. Starting to think that I'm not worthy. Taking each thing step by step. Every second, holding my breath. 'Cause I'm gonna say it with my chest. I'm gonna be the fucking best. I drink my anxieties, sleep with insecurities. I can't stay up on my feet when the world is crushing me. Will I ever get a break? I'm in a state of decay. My eyes fall out of my face, 'cause I don't wanna see this fucking place. "26, but I feel like 30. House is clean, but I still feel dirty. Got someone, but they're too flirty. I'm starting to think that I'm not worthy. Taking each day step by step. Every second, holding my breath. 'Cause I'm gonna say it with my chest. I'm gonna be the fucking best.
that high pitched squeal at the end, is that guitar?
No, I have the great privilege. So I'm my degrees in my degrees in computer science, minors in music. So I had the great privilege of getting to meet this incredible trumpet player named Tyler Kaneshiro. He was actually our teacher's assistant for one of the classes I was in. And so I hit him up and I was like, hey, dude, we have a crazy idea. Well, maybe not crazy, but like we have a cool idea for this song, for our song "Son of a Shepherd." We want to get some trumpets on it. Would you be like at all interested? And he's like, yeah, sure, but like bear in mind, I'm kind of weird. And we're like, yeah,
That's
We
yeah,
love
that's what we're
that.
looking for. Yeah.
perfect. So yeah, so I hit him up. I sent him the track, and like it took a little while back and forth because he was busy teaching. He does a lot of other gig stuff too. He also I think writes for TV, which is I think it's just the New York.
Yeah,
Dude,
like,
I know it's the New York staple. Well, he's not anymore with the SAG after strikes, but
oh yeah, good for them though. We support
Right.
the writers and the actors over here. at
Absolutely.
Paperchamps.
Yeah.
yeah. So, but either way, right? So, like, I hit him up. He's like, "Hey, I've got this idea for the trumpet." He's like, "I come up with a couple things, but the one that I'm about to send you, I think, is the one. Let me know what you think." And he sent us those takes, and we're like, "This is it. It's done." And like the dude it was just crazy. Like he ended up sending his trumpet through like a bunch of guitar effects in like real time. And so I was just like, done. We're pulling the trigger on it.
It is a different sound. But now that you say trumpet, it's like okay, but I want
Yeah.
to hear it again. You know, it's like I want to hear that part again. But yeah, he is sending it through a crap ton of something. You know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So like that's what I got from him. So he sends me, I think he sends me like a dry trumpet, like a couple takes of that. So it's like realistically, like it's like this cool stack of like 3 or 4 trumpets playing at once, and then he's doing this kind of like arpeggiated like thing.
Yeah.
But then you drench a lot of it in reverb, and it just sounds
Can you
wild.
do that again, like really slow though, for the viewers that are slower.
Do,
Yeah,
do,
go
do,
for
do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I mean,
I had to do that.
I'm dead.
That was Cece. That was Cece right there. You just didn't see it. She did the kick drum.
Hey,
and you see it right there.
coming up on this here, whatever I'm doing on this show, I've done it for years, and it's been a hell of a ride, and I'm not stopping. This is not a farewell address or anything, and I'm not going to do an address at all because it's your all show still. But on Sunday, I may do something, you know, where I say something just at the beginning, and then we'll have fun after that because I have a few people stopping by that, well, not stopping by in you know here, but like there will be some people here, but there will be some surprises from people from the very, very beginnings of the show are going to be appearing.
Awesome.
Whether on Zoom, some of them are going to be sending me something just to play that I'm going to promise right now that I'm not going to watch any of these when I get them. I want to watch it on the show. I mean that's you know that's the way it's authentic. You know,
Mhm.
I can't fake cry. I'm not an actor. I can't, you know. But it's nothing like that. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, Rob and Bo is back. Bo kind of took a hiatus from the show. I don't know if you remember Bo at all, Stefan. Was that after you?
Might have been after me, but what's happening? Are you taking a little hiatus? Like
No, I'm not. No, not at all. No, I'm just saying that Sunday is the 3-year show, and we're gonna
thank God.
celebrate. We're gonna
Dude.
celebrate. Because I recently I had 10 episodes ago I had the 200th show. I had Dan Skiz, the guitar player for Power Man 5000 on the show, which was
Yeah,
awesome.
dude.
And I
That
will
was so
meet, I will
cool.
meet him on August 2nd. They're coming to Pittsburgh. Power Man is they're on nationwide tour right now. And I
Fuck
will
yeah.
Oh, dope.
chill with him and hang out and watch the show. That's awesome. I mean, I grew up listening to Power Man, so that's
Mm.
bad. So,
I-
but yeah, I had Dan on for the 200th show because I mean it wouldn't be a number 200 without a guest. So I didn't do anything special other than just a little bit. It's on my Instagram if you want to.
Yeah.
I pinned it up there. But if you want to know what I said, it wasn't much of anything. Just kind of a thank you to everybody, you know.
Mm.
But yeah, I wouldn't have 3 years of this without a guest. But I figured, you know, just how about a laid back show where it's some people from the past and not so some of them not so distant past, but you know, just some people that I've kept up with, you know, and I talk to a lot. And if they want to join, cool. If they're busy, cool. You know, totally understand. Go make music. You know, that's what it's about. You know.
Mm.
But you guys need to. I feel like you guys need to start touring. And you need to bring this down my way.
Dude,
You know,
Dude,
this is good stuff. Really.
we're absolutely, I think, like, I mean, Jose, correct me if I'm super wrong, because like you're pretty much the creative vision behind it. We're just here to make you look beautiful
And
and sound
I
beautiful.
hate that because like I get it. I'm the one who brought us together. But
Godfather, right?
this is just as much as my thing as it
So,
is yours.
but genuinely, we're looking like because right now, right, we're still very much in a building phase, like
Yeah.
for sure. So I don't know if I think we will have the numbers eventually to be able to do some kind of like East Coast touring thing.
Well,
I don't think
I have
we
some.
have it right
Friends,
now.
I have some friends up in Yonkers. This was after you, Stefan, but I have some friends up in Yonkers. They're called Maintenance, and they're a great group of guys. They play out a lot. They're always playing. They did come kind of close to me recently, but they were like, it was like DC, so that's kind of still kind of a hike for me. But they are going to whenever Natural Cause is good and ready to play a live show, we're going to do an EP release, probably in Pittsburgh, because that's my stomping ground kind of, nowadays. But I would like Paperchamps to come down and play that show as well with Maintenance and with Natural Cause, and probably Somalia would be playing also. But I don't know when it's going to be. Probably I don't. It's hard to say at this point. But
Okay.
I'm gonna in the PTO days.
I'm gonna link you up and since they're
Yeah.
close, you
No,
guys,
definitely do. Like I said, I can't. At the bare minimum, I can't guarantee that we're all going to be able to, but like, dude, definitely link us up with that. That would be super
Yeah,
cool.
with enough
link
planning
you with them, 'cause
and time, we could do
around
we could do
everywhere,
anything.
Yeah,
100%.
They travel to, I think, well, another band that I've had on, and this was actually before Stefan's time. Was For Lack of a Term, and they're also from Yonkers, and Maintenance and For Lack of a Term are their friends. So they all do things. They play shows together, and they get out quite a bit, and that's closer to you guys. So that somebody you can play with, and they're all really awesome. They're all really awesome dudes, and I think you guys would have fun. Going out and playing.
Yeah. No, for sure, dude. For sure. We would.
That would mean that I would have to come up there. You guys get a show with Maintenance,
Dude.
or For Lack of a Term, I would have to come up there. Damn it!
God, we finally get to meet you in person, man.
I just did that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love traveling though. I will definitely make my way up there. I need to come up to that area and see what the music is like up that way. I mean, I'm sure it's the same, but it's different because it's a different group of people. I mean, it's a different culture of people. We have our metal scene here. We have our country scene. God, I hate it. And but I want to, I like going to see diverse things. So I will go to watch a country artist perform, because it's original shit,
Yeah, I was about to say, because like I feel like because you're still in West Virginia, right?
Yeah,
in that area, dude.
Yeah.
No, I fucking love Appalachian country. Like, give me some of that good shit. Like, give me some of that Tyler Childers, like any day of the week, dude.
Well, but not every day of your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. No, his like Tyler Childers had. I think as far as country goes, it's like I love Tyler Childers, dude.
Kidding. God forbid if his Bieber fans or whatever come after me.
Dude. No, it's just like, dude, just a lot of like, I don't know. I think Nashville has ruined country personally, but like, I think a lot of the stuff that's coming out of like Appalachia is really, really interesting. Like,
really?
Oh, dude. Okay. So he's not an Appalachian artist. So look up. So for sure, Tyler Childers. Look up. Oh God, what is this guy's name?
Jason
he has.
Aldean.
Occasionally,
I'm
like
throwing somebody out there.
You gotta be in the vibe. No, dude, let me look up this guy. It's he has like this really cool voice. Where is it? Come on, donde está?
Not that this genre country sucks. It's the mainstream genre of country sucks.
Yeah,
it's that radio shit. I hate it.
I'll add this. I think it's more or less not the genre, but the particular artists that get highlighted more often than not of the genre that really ruin it.
I agree with that one. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of like not that I hate, but I dislike going to arena shows. I will go if it's Tool or Perfect Circle. Yes, I will be there. You will see me there, way up in the nose.
Look, one day
I'm not going to pay to stand in the front. Yes.
Oh yeah.
But I love going to smaller shows, like the underground shows, the bands, the unsigned, and that's what A Keep Many Alive is for. That's I try to highlight the ones that aren't signed and the ones that are doing the damn thing and doing everything themselves, and And every once in a while, yeah, like the Dan Skizzes from Power Man 5000. Yes, that's just a treat, here and there.
Yeah.
But I mean, really, that's what it's about. I want to highlight people that you guys you got this good stuff going, and it's good music, and it's genuine music. Like I can't hear anybody in there that I can be like, you sound like them.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like that. I can't think of that, and I don't want to think of that. That's what makes it good. It's good stuff. Keep it up for sure.
Yes,
Keep it
sir.
up.
Thank you, man.
Will
Really.
do.
If you have to get rid of Stefan, I understand, but
Yeah.
keep it up.
I can't get rid of Stefan.
Dude, I am.
I'll just
No,
it's-
mold
the
him into
Avengers,
perfect
okay?
vision
Dog,
I have.
I am.
We can't leave one without the other. It's like it's either
Dude.
all of us or none of us, man.
Stick
That's true.
together and create beautiful music because
Absolutely. So
is.
also, just for the official record, we are playing a show live. We are doing.
Yes.
It is August 13th. If you are in New York, it is at Heaven
not.
Can Wait. It is
that
a bar.
Is that a venue? Is that a venue?
It is a venue. It is in
Yes.
the East Village. Heaven Can Wait. It's going to be August 13th. Doors open at 7. Come bring a friend who's 21 and up. It's going to be a great time.
Will
Unfortunately,
CC be back in time for the show?
dude, I'm so sad, but no. And,
Yeah.
and
I'm
honestly,
not
I'm
coming in. I'm not going. I was gonna come.
And
up, but
you know what? I totally respect it. I almost didn't want to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be
Truth
honest.
told, we were almost not gonna do it, but Stefan, go ahead.
You shouldn't. do
Yeah.
it.
No, like I was like, dog. Yeah, because I was sitting there, I was like, it feels so weird, like it really does. But like
Who's gonna drum? Who's gonna drum?
So it's Anthony's friend Lindsay actually.
I thought you were gonna say
Um,
Lewis. I thought Lewis was like.
Oh, that would be
MIA.
cool too. I'm not gonna front.
Lewis is a fever dream at this point.
Lewis.
No,
mean,
Lewis
Lewis
is being a responsible man.
I guess.
Yeah.
CC,
Nah,
are
but,
you okay with others taking over what you've done with these songs? Are you okay? Are you okay with your replacement with what they've chosen for you?
Well, as long as it's not permanent.
That's what I
Right.
like to
That's
hear.
right.
That's what
Make
I
them
like
sign
to
something.
hear.
Yeah.
Make them sign
That's the
something.
energy
Let's
right
go.
there.
Yes.
Sign a contract.
Make them
I'm in.
sign it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Get it signed and notarized for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will say,
Yeah,
no,
no, for real.
It's okay.
the drummer is a longtime friend of mine, one of my close family friends, Lindsay.
Tell them they're not going to be in the band after this game.
Yeah, well, actually, I mean, she's basically the fifth member because, like, I made it to, like, we were all talking about it was like, because Lindsay also plays keys. She
Mm.
plays keys. She also plays drums, and personally for me, I was like, we love Cece a lot, like in terms of like her whole vibe and everything. And plus, like Steph has said, like they're both accomplished drummers that have a unique style to each other. But like Cece has that kind of like chaotic energy that it's like you just can't really replace that. And Lindsay, like she's a great drummer as well, but I think like she has all these other flavors that she can offer in terms of all
Anthony,
these other
where's your-
instruments that just fits right into. So like the Power Rangers at this point, or is it the
Where's
Avengers?
your dog? Where's your dog, Anthony?
Oh,
He has a
my
cat.
Yuko. My cat Yuko. Let me get him real quick.
My
That's
cat's not
Merlin the
allowed in here.
Legend.
Stefan knows that. Stefan knows my cat's not allowed in the studio.
Does
Yeah.
bring that shit over all the time.
My
Murphy,
dog.
Murphy is still around. He is still
Oh
here.
wait, no,
gotta bring
Cece,
your
you said you
dog.
had a dog?
Yeah, it's back
Oh.
home.
Oh, well, let's call him up. Call him up.
Yep. Get him on the
not
FaceTime.
home. So I said if I were home
Aw.
right now, I would.
No.
But
His cat can go in
like,
between walls also.
tiny little.
Yuko. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on with this ghost of an Anthony and a cat. This is weird.
I know, truly.
My buddy Yuko, he's very camera shy, but he's a sophomore. He's a
My
sophomore.
cat is not camera shy, but he comes in here and he chews on wires right in front of me every time.
That's so disrespectful.
And
That'll
it
do it.
is, isn't it? He knows what I do for a living. For a hobby. It's not a living, it's a hobby.
Wait, hold up. Cece, what kind of dog do you have?
Like the ones that look like teddy bear.
He's making this up. He's making this up.
Is it like a Yorkie
No.
or something?
No, I'm kidding.
Show us the.
Picture of my dog.
Oh, where's the eyes at? Where's the eyes? and the
I
nose?
see it.
don't-
The eyes are. I see them.
The
That is a-
eye.
That is
That's
such a
the
good dog.
little
She-
Cut
paw.
that hair so it can see. What is?
There's just snuggled up.
He's such a good dog. Dude,
What
I
is-
love your dog so
Stefan,
much.
Did you have
See-
this dog before? I think you did.
I have. I've had this dog since I was living in Germany.
What
This
is
dog, I know. He looks like a cryptid of the night, right? He doesn't even look like a
It looks
dog.
like he needs a bath. actually.
Dude,
You got
he
that
had,
scruffy look.
dude, he had a bath a few days ago. Yes, you did, buddy. So
Well, I think he licked his ass a little bit too much
Better
in those days. What is that? What's going on down with Anthony? Is that?
Oh,
That's
cat.
a
That's the
picture
cat
of
Yuko.
Like that's his
Gotcha.
regal picture because he's like right now he's trying to mess with the iPad.
Of course
and I'm
he
like,
is. That's
no,
what they
boy,
do.
don't
They
do it.
they just mess up everything. That's what they do.
that's true.
Yeah,
I
man,
love it.
I love him.
They love to make you look like a moron. Yeah.
Yeah,
What-
no, but
what's the other
Merlin,
thing
I'll
I
tell you,
forget?
Merlin's been there throughout the entire recording process, and
Hmm.
he's been a very good moral
Tell him to
support.
subscribe. Tell him to subscribe for sure.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah,
Subscribe,
yo,
bro.
Merlin, come through, subscribe, bro.
Merlin, is that his Merlin?
Merlin
yeah,
the
his
wi-
name is
yeah,
Merlin. Merlin,
because he has
Merlin's
like
hell of
he has like a wizard beard going on.
Yes,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
does.
we adopted him in Germany, and he has been both a delight and a terror since we've had him.
Is he a terrier? Then
Okay, so
if
you
he's a
know
terrier,
those
he
like
should be a terrier.
you know those mop dogs, right? The ones that have dreadlocks.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking
He's
about.
one of those, and like three other. He's like a generic European street mutt, and like
Sounds very shady to me.
it is. There is nothing. There's nothing good
Go
about
down
this
the
dog.
alley because there's the German whatever you said are down there.
This dog, yeah. Oh, for real. No, he is full of hatred. But nah, he's been a good boy. I think I
He's
accidentally
cool.
I scared him accidentally because I got too excited on the podcast. So now he jumped up. He's like, "What's going
Imagine
on?"
that. Imagine that. You've never done that before.
Oh, I know, right? And he's like, "I will kill someone." He's like,
Uh-huh.
"Fuck with me."
I have something exciting coming up, Stefan, that I haven't really said too much about that I probably should. I've
Go on.
Well, I've talked about it one time, but I had this video from London. Gosh, a long time ago, I'm probably 2 years ago. Confessions of a Traitor. And-
Dude,
and
yes.
then I had them on again. I had them on again recently, within the past 6 months. I had them on again because they put a full length out. They signed to a
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Dude, no, they play Download. It's a
They are-
massive festival in the UK.
They're a phenomenal band, and they are coming to North America. I'm going to see them on August the 4th in Fremont, Ohio, which is over near Toledo.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of sprung up because I had something else I was going to do, but I had to bump that and say I will see you guys another time. I have to go to this because
Yeah.
the closest east they're coming is Fremont or Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm thinking Fremont is a little bit better of a drive. It's 4.5 hours. I am going to see Confessions of a Traitor. They're touring with Convictions. I almost said Convulsions. Wow.
Convictions.
Has a lot of convulsions.
Yeah. Convictions, Bloodlines, and
We're dead.
the other one. I can't remember.
I love the other one. The other one is such a great bet.
Well,
Phenomenal.
Bloodlines, and that other one I can't think of. They're kind of trading off dates, so I can't remember who's going to be at the Ohio show. But
I hear you.
But- what are the chances that a band that I kind of found in London and had on once and then I had on again?
Dude.
What are the chances that they were going to come to
Dude.
North America and play?
It's crazy. Like,
I've had bands from well now 13 different countries, and what are the chances of? I mean, especially the Finland bands. What are the chances they're going to come over? There's a chance. There's always a chance. They're playing great music. They all are. All those bands I've had on from everywhere, even over in California. Those bands are doing great. But I've met one of them from San Diego, The Undertaking, that I've had on the show. I did meet them in person in Ohio. Ohio must be the spot to meet people. I don't know.
Ohio's is for lovers.
Everybody puts down
Ohio
Ohio. but
is for lovers.
Ohio is all over. I'm all over Ohio right now. So,
Well,
but I
that's
will
great.
go meet. I will get to go meet and see
Yeah.
play.
dude, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Dude,
So
no,
I
'cause-
will be videoing from there. I don't know about live streaming. We'll just have to see what the
Yeah. But no,
like
dude,
they're-
I remember when you had him on, I think for the second time, actually, like, I was like, oh shit, this sounds really cool. I actually like looked them up and I was like, oh damn, they're like
They're
putting up
good.
numbers.
They are
like-
really, they're doing great things. Yes, and I cannot wait. I hit him up and I was like, that's not as close as I'd like you to be, but that's
close
travelable.
enough.
That's travel.
That is
travelable
close
for
enough.
me. I will travel to see these people I've had on the show. I will travel to see you guys. If you cannot make it down here, I will travel to see you. At some point, there's always. I don't have any kids. I have a cat. That's it. He can stay here for a couple days by himself.
Dude,
I don't
that
have
is
to
the
take
way
him
to do
to
it.
pee. He can pee in. Well, I can't pee in here, but in there, in the.
He got his litter box. He'll be all right.
I'll set a couple of them. I have friends that will come over and he likes
Yeah.
them. think. But I can't wait for that. That's just gonna be. That's one of those things where you get chills. You get chills when you meet these people like that you've had on the show. And you just see them through screens.
Yeah.
And the guy from The Undertaking. We gave each other a hug when we first saw each other. It's like,
That's camaraderie right there.
Dude.
Yeah, and it's fun, and I got to see them play, and gosh. So I love doing this, and that's kind of what I'm going to talk about on Sunday. I'm not going to get into it right now because it is, but it is. I mean, who would have thought that stupid idea that I had back in 23 years ago,
dude? Yeah, that's
that it would go to 210 episodes. You guys are number 210. Thank you for that.
Woo, no problem. 210.
Yeah,
dude. No, but genuinely, like, it's really amazing. Not to get too emotional, right? But like, it's genuinely really amazing how the most bizarre circumstances can actually end up bringing people together.
Sure.
Like, I don't know. I think Paperchamps was a prime example of like bizarre circumstances just happening to like convalesce into something really cool.
Great. Yeah, the way you guys came together is terrific.
It's phenomenal, bro. It absolutely is. And like, I don't know, man. I think Jose disagrees, but if like my philosophy is like, if this is as big as Paperchamps ever gets, man, like I've got some dad lore to tell my kids. Like, that's it. Like,
yeah, it's something you did. It's something you did. And that's what that's what this show is. This is just something I tried to do, and it went from I'm just going to do 10 of these and then be done.
Yeah.
And then people said, who's on the next one? And then who's on the next one? Let's add some wieners into this. You know what I mean?
And
like, where is this going? It's crazy.
Absolutely,
but
man.
I'm trying to circle back and go back to ones that were on a long time ago, and it's tough because some of them aren't doing things right now, and they just have really have nothing but what we did the first time, which is fine. But it's fun, and I made a crap ton of friends just. Even like me and Stefan, I look at us as buddies. We've never even met in person. We've never hugged.
Absolutely, dude.
We will hug soon. We will.
Absolutely. We never hugged. We will hug soon.
Don't use this in a criminal proceeding. I will help you bury a body. Just don't use it in a criminal.
I will
court.
hold hands with you. No.
Oh, yes, I will. I'll do more than that, baby.
But it's
I'm getting
so much fun. Just kind of to preface Sunday's show. It's awesome. It's awesome, and it was great to do 2 shows this week. Of people that I've had on previously, Shenandoah, which it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was great to see him and talk to him, and Stefan, and then meet the rest of meet what Stefan is involved with, and listen to your all sound together. It's badass, and keep it up. Please keep it up.
Yes, sir. We absolutely will.
More Paperchamps. You know what I mean?
I love to hear it, and we just want to keep doing it.
You're gonna make me cry, dude. What the fuck?
Like, all I want to do is play shows and make people dance, and if I could keep doing that. By all means.
Yeah. To the moon, right? Is that what they say?
Yeah, to the moon. To the
what
moon.
Is the fucking
as the young kids like to say these
No,
days.
the crypto hodl.
You guys have 5 minutes. I'll talk to you here after I kill the live stream. And
absolutely, brother.
I'm gonna play us out of the show tonight with a really good band from Toronto. I actually had them on. I was going to meet them because they were coming to Pittsburgh to do a show. And but they were just on the bill, so I hit them up. They were from Toronto. They were doing a tour, and I asked them if they would be on. They said yes, and I interviewed them. Then I met them in person, and we became friends. This isn't really a new release, but they put this out recently, I guess. The song's called "When It Meant Something," and I thought it was proper for this week and what's coming up Sunday and everything. So. Thank you guys for being on.
Sounds killer.
It's been a pleasure talking to you about everything. And
it's been a pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much, man.
Get back here safe when you're done over there. Get back here safe, and I look forward to meeting you when you get back here also.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Sad times. Play us out, man. Play us out before I cry.
Woolsaw, right? I will see everybody on Sunday at it's supposed to start at 8, but we'll say 8-ish because there's going to be people here, and I'm not going to be a bitch about it. I'm like, we got to start on time, but we do have to start on time. So it might be 8:15. It's not going to be 8:30 because I won't let that happen. But
sounds good, man.
Natural Cause guitar players will be playing at the beginning of that show. I don't know what we're playing yet, but you guys get to hear some of the new stuff here in a second after we.
Absolutely. Take us away, man.
Here's Bliss Fields from Toronto. That's in Canada, for those of you who don't know. From Toronto with When It Meant Something. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Thank you, Paperchamps.
Thank you.
Thank